I mean, I think we have a retirement challenge. I don't necessarily subscribe to the word crisis per se, because the reality is this is something we can do. A crisis, I believe, is something that's out of our hands. We can address this issue through better education in the workforce, getting more people covered in a plan in a workforce. Yeah, people need to understand from an education side, once they're covered by a plan of work, how much they need to be saving, what kind of target is realistic. But we need to do a better job as an industry educating them about that in realistic terms, not in terms of, the TV ads with people on yachts and fancy boats and fancy houses on the water. That's not real America. And we need to bring this, from an educational standpoint, down to real America. Someone in Kansas with a couple $100,000 in a savings account and Social Security is doing quite well. That's real America, and that's a story we need to tell better. These plans can work, but we need to get people to start early. We need people to be consistent. We need people to continue to ratchet up savings, perhaps through an escalator, auto enrollment. All of these things can make this challenge something that we can achieve. The reality is that we have a system that, when it's in place, works quite well. We just got to get more people covered. Got to make it easier for those small businesses to get covered. We have to evaluate whether some types of requirements for certain businesses that above a certain size of employees, maybe they should be required to have a plan, as the Heritage Foundation, the Brookings Institute have proposed in some form. Those are the kinds of things that we need to address. But the idea that there's a magic solution, that a magic plan that's going to solve the entire retirement challenge is a fallacy. Although simplification is critical, flexibility is also important. There are a lot of different kinds of employers out there. There are small, there are large, there's mid-size, there's service employers, there's manufacturers. All of them have different kinds of needs, and there has to be enough flexibility in the system to address the needs of the particular employer.